Alright, y'all ready to get apart this bumper? What's up guys? Welcome back. And what better way to start off the YouTube series by showing you my busted up Montego Blue FD. Today we're going to look at the Montego Blue FD and talk a little bit about my experience working with an insurance company. Start telling you about a little bit about the car and how I'm going to fix it and go through that process. CX Racing style intercooler, tile blow off valve. Crushed the intercooler pretty bad. Okay, here's a good look at the inside core support. It's pretty banged up. Here's another look at the intake. The busted up power steering pump. Let's keep on taking it apart and see if I can get this AC line up. AC line is up. Alright, now that you've seen the car and what happened, let's talk through this Geico's market valuation summary BS and how they try to shaft me. So first thing I want to show you is that, the car didn't have a working odometer. So they gave the car 184,000 miles since no odometer value was provided. So that's BS. So as you can see, they valued the car just a little over $9,000. Gave me $57 extra because the car was in good shape. They adjusted the vehicle's value and gave me some money for tax. They subtracted my deductible and valued the car a little bit over $9,300. What they did is they looked at a few comparable vehicles, and so they went out 524 miles from my house, 335, 482 miles, and they found these other cars. So you see one is listed at $18,995, another one at $16,900 and $12,750. And since my car didn't have a working odometer, they adjusted the price, so they brought it down to $94, $93, and $85, which gave the value of the car, just a little over $9,000. So how did I get through all this stuff? I sent in a Carfax as part of the process, and to show them that the car only had 45,000 miles prior to me registering the car. So I said, hey, here's a Carfax. The last time the car was registered, it was in 2012. It had 49,000 miles. There's no way it has 180,000 miles. From 2012 to 2017, the car has not been driven. I registered, 6-7 months ago, and I've not put that many miles on the car. And so the guy tried to BS me and says, hey, we can't really use Carfax. It's not a good reliable source. And I thought that was interesting because, if it was the other way around, they would use Carfax to their advantage. So I sent them the Carfax. I gave them some other comps, gave them a few days to review, and they started considering raising the car's value. What they did want was proof that the car has not been driven for the last 5 years. And so what I did is I sent them pictures of how the car was when I first got it and the condition that it was in. So the car, when I first got it, it didn't have any interior pieces. It didn't have an engine in the engine bay or transmission. Wiring was just everywhere. And so it was just a big basket case. So I sent him a few pictures from my build, and he was able to take that into consideration, looked at the Carfax, and then revalued the car at $18,000. And so that was a big difference and a big relief for me, because it didn't make sense that the car was valued at $9,000. So this is what I find interesting. They valued the car at $9,100. They said it being totaled out is worth $6,300. And that I could buy it back at $6,300, give me the difference between $6,300 and $9,100 and be all said and done. So I wasn't having that. I knew the car was worth more, and that's when I did my additional research, gave them some other comps, provided the Carfax, and challenged them on their request. Now it took a few days for them to get back to me, but I got an extra $9,000 because they ended up valuing the car at $18,000. So that's where we landed.